Welcome back, everybody.
Yes. Yes. I mean, we could also play lock, but I didn't think of that.
I would prefer not to
Yeah, you're
be
busy.
paying as much attention to the stream as you would want me to do if we were playing lock.
Yeah, because I want you to solve all the puzzles in lock. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to solve them. God, imagine playing lock. That'd be crazy.
He wants to play lock, not play lock.
Yeah. Just been looking for my shortcut to Factorio, but I guess I don't have one. Oh, I uninstalled it because I was thinking uh, about visiting a friend of mine, which would have meant I had no room for it in my schedule. But now I'm like, well, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna make a little popcorn, freshen up my drink. If only I hadn't started streaming again, you know. Oh well.
Popcorn. It is pretty fun that certain kinds of corn pop like that. Oh, I see you've walked away from your computer, so you cannot hear me. Classic.
All right, I'm back for a second. What were you saying?
I was gonna say it's cool that we have corn that pops.
Yeah, crazy how nature do that, as they say.
Well, and we like bread popcorn to be popcorn, you know.
Mm.
Like regular corn doesn't pop the same way as
Doesn't
popcorn does.
doesn't pop nearly as well. Okay. I ran out of wine. I bought
Dang.
a bottle of sake that's the size of a wine bottle and the price of a wine bottle. So that's pretty cool.
I expect it has not the alcohol content of wine bottle.
No, it's more. It's more.
Yeah.
But anyway, as cool as that is, it doesn't really hit the same spot as wine. And I'm thinking, even though it is completely different, I'll go back to my Aperix and I'll mix that with Coca-Cola. And that's, closer to wine than the sake.
Did you say Aperix?
Yeah. Like Aperol?
What's that?
It's a liqueur.
Oh,
I don't really know. It's like a bitter, orangey liqueur, I guess. All right, I have to go check on my
Aperix
popcorn now.
aperitivo. Huh. I have to go peck on my chopped corn.
All right, I'm back again.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I'm yeah, I have popcorn. I just make it in a pan.
Mm.
It's
Like a wok or just a pan?
just a pan. It's not great, but
Wow.
it's okay, you know.
You put like a lid on it or something?
Yeah, I just throw some tinfoil on there.
Wow.
I mean,
That's uh nice.
it got pretty badly burnt this time, but I was trying to like, I was down to the last of it, and I was like, I just need to pop all this so I can use my pan to cook steak later.
You put like oil on the kernels before you pop them? Butter?
Sorry, what was it?
Do you put oil or butter on the kernels before you pop them?
Yes. I mean, I started with like the leftover stuff from cooking meat, but I typically use olive oil. Yeah.
Hmm.
Theoretically, that's supposed to be healthier than basically anything else. So, yeah.
Yeah, as long as you don't burn it.
What
Or
happens if
who
you
knows
do
how much
burn
that
it?
actually matters.
Because I
It
have bad
becomes
news.
like seed oil,
Oh.
they say. I don't know how true it is. Do your own research or something.
There's also butter. Ow! God damn it!
Oh yeah. E.
But I don't know. I used to use a lot of butter. Then when I moved into this new place, I thought, what if I got real into olive oil?
Yeah.
Guess they have a little thing for when you yes, yes, very true. Little thing for when it's the new stuff. All right, well, here we are. I was probably working on nuclear fuel.
Wait, what about nuclear fuel?
That's probably what I was working on when I was last in this game.
Hmm. Oh right, you're talking about Factorio.
Mhm.
I was like, surely there's not nuclear fuel in insider trading
You don't know.
or in your real life. I don't know. I was
It's
just
in my
like
kitchen.
a little surprised. A little surprising. It's like, yeah, I started cooking
Oh.
with nuclear fuel and olive oil.
Yeah. They sort of pranked me with this nuclear fuel because they immediately gave me a uranium 235. And I was like, all right, I guess I'm gonna get, a certain amount of uranium 235 and a certain amount of uranium 238, right? But then like the ratio is way worse. Like I haven't gotten another uranium 235 in the last 23 uranium 238s. And it turns out you like need it. You need it so much that I've just invented a thing that will turn one of them into the other.
Mm.
And
So would you
but
say you're refining uranium?
now I would. Now I would.
Nice.
I think that's the thing I just unlocked.
I don't know much about uranium, but it seems like turning 238 into 235 might be a process of refinement.
Yeah. But it turns out you need, like, a huge amount of 235 to begin with. So what the heck?
Classic Iran emotion.
Why Iran?
Weren't they the ones that were trying
Oh, yeah.
to do the nuclear?
I was thinking about the rich history of Iran, and I didn't put it together.
I was thinking about the recently demolished nuclear program in Iran.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
ostensibly demolished.
certainly
Actually, I suppose.
fair. Now I don't understand how I'm supposed to make the other type of uranium. Like, the recipe was like, yeah, you can do it. And I'm like, how the hell do you... Must be Factoriopedia. This will help me. Oh, no, I guess I'm researching it now. I just researched nuclear fuel reprocessing, which will allow me to turn depleted uranium into the less valuable type of uranium. And once I finish researching my current research project, then I'll be able to turn 235 and 238 into one more 235 and 3 less 238. Which is kind of a fair trade, except that, like, you know, we've been talking this whole time. It's made 10 more 238s and not a single 235. And you start thinking, like, how do I kickstart my process, buddy? I need to make some more centrifuges, I guess. Maybe I'll just go look at my factory, see what's going on. Ah, yes. I finally solved the stone problem over here. That was cool. Right. So clearly I need a process to build centrifuges. You know?
Yeah. Seems like in Factorio you need a process for everything.
A machine to build a machine. Does that help you? Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds like you're describing Claude.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I myself am a machine to build a machine, man. Yeah.
True.
I guess I could pick up this stuff, which I guess I left here for some reason. I don't really know. But that will help me. How do you build an assembling machine? Okay. That one's covered. Hmm. Ah. Took me a second to adapt from the wine to the Coca-Cola Aprix solution. But it's pretty good. It's pretty good. You know, I'm still not actually adapted. Do you need, like, power? You're missing science packs. What are you missing? Perps? What are you missing? Oh. Okay, well, you can have some, I guess. Right. Yes. Okay. I can use this trick. The trick being the intended mechanics of the game Factorio. Right, so you need iron plate, gear, and electronic circuit. I feel like I'm kind of playing this game backwards, and the thing you're supposed to do is not, like, meticulously secure your territory and then just kind of, like, not pollute too much. The thing you're actually supposed to do is pollute as much as you want, and then the bugs come by, and then you fend them off. Why does that
That's the
beverage
great thing about
taste like mint? Weird.
tastes
Anyway.
like mint.
Yeah, my beverage I made
Hmm.
tastes minty.
Citrus plus cola equals mint.
Didn't used to. Didn't
I'm
used to.
saving this information as hard data.
Saving that recipe for later.
What was I going to say? I was like interrupting you, and then I think I didn't say it, but I forgot what I was going to say.
Looks like,
So well,
I'm the master and you are but the student. I think that's what we've learned.
could be.
Yeah. I'm gonna build an assembling machine too here, man. That's how it's gonna be. Now I realize it's kind of like not the greatest place to build it, but hey, Factorio, am I right? Am
You're
I
so
right,
right.
ladies?
They say you're so right.
Yeah, you know they do.
I heard them.
Yep.
They're all at my house right now.
Oh wow, got a lot of ladies in your house, John. All of them, actually.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty wild.
It's a lot of ladies, but what can you say?
Honestly, difficult to comprehend. How many ladies?
Huge number of ladies when you get right down to it. This is interesting because, like, I'm actually making enough green circuits that I should actually be pulling more off of the line because these are filled up, I guess. Oh, actually, these just have a crafting shortage of copper. That's not very That's not very abundance pilled. You're out of mineable resources. You're literally a miner. Okay, what was I mean, there's a lot of... Oh, okay. I definitely have to move my freaking plate before I like move my hand too much. It's right next to my mouse and it's definitely gonna just, onto the ground.
Oh yeah, I've been there.
That's gonna happen. What is
I
what
love when that
is
happens with liquids.
Mm. So true, fam. All right, let's have a look at my like copper workflow. I think I might need to expand copper. That might be the thing I do now. But what if I'm slowly getting more and more serious about the idea that like you should always have a machine to build your machines instead of just YOLOing it step by step. But because of the way I've started, it's also amusingly difficult to adapt. So there's that as well. Oh, this doesn't even need... This doesn't even need wires. So if I go to the map, mine, yeah. Now it's actually like freaking doing something. Now we're talking. There's a little bit of liquid on this plate, so like it could happen, you know?
Mm-hmm.
There's the possibility. This is a terrible place for this. I'll probably just keep it here forever. Ah! A little birdie told me that you were going to stay up all night.
Yeah.
Delightfully devilish. Maybe I will as well, in a sort of Factorio fugue. Wait a minute. Okay.
what's crazy is the purpose of me staying up was to provide shareholder value, but instead I'm providing bro holder value.
Many a man has fallen into the trap of bro holder value.
In fact, it may be that I'm only actually providing self holder value.
Mm.
I don't know. Only time will tell.
I think I misspoke when I said mint. I don't think this is mint, actually. It's a similar sort of herb or spice.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't actually like it. It might just be in the ingredient list if we look at the ingredient list. Wow. This one is using red 40 and yellow
Dang.
6.
Dang.
I can't
Really
believe
getting
it.
poisoned from both ends.
Yeah, yeah. It's what I keep telling everybody. The alcohol is actually healthy. It's every other part of the drink that wants you dead. I mean, even on my most braggadocious days, I will acknowledge that healthy is not exactly the right word to use for the effects of alcohol.
Yeah.
You know, to be brutally honest. Am I in the
So I'm messing
pocket
around with.
of big alcohol? Yes.
Oh.
Does that affect what I say? No. I can't be purchased, even when I'm being bribed. Damn, I want more
That is a powerful
substations.
move.
What the hell? Thank you.
Just like accept the bribe and
Yeah.
then don't do the thing.
I feel like, if you accept the bribe and then don't do the thing, they'll basically just like send a hitman after you. You know?
Well,
Because they gotta escalate.
it depends on the situation.
That's true. That's true.
Like, not all bribes uh, are paid by people who can afford hitmen or
This is
want to take
true.
on that risk.
Yeah, imagine being bribed by like a poor person though. Your heart goes out to him, right?
Yeah, you're like, okay, fine.
Wait, why is
But then
this?
you don't do what they say anyway. So like,
Yeah, you're like
not really
fine.
too much compassion.
Proceeds to not do what you say anyway.
If you insist, I'll take your bribe, but it won't change anything.
But I warn you, I won't do that thing you wanted me to. And they're like, but
Wink, wink.
they're like, he winked at me. That's a binding contract.
That's illegally binding.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's not outside of the realm of possibility that you could have legal obligations to do illegal things.
Hmm.
It's generally not what our system of jurisprudence is set up to deliver, however.
I feel like in that case, you're still not allowed to do the illegal thing, though, right?
It depends. It depends. Depends on what your honor was feeling, you know?
Oh, dang.
So I feel like the thing that's happened here is like I will have to use multiple belts. I won't just be able to use one belt because like this belt is already blocking up, you know.
Yeah.
And he's gone.
Who's gone?
The train.
Oh. For a second, I was worried I was gone. I
Nah.
was like, am I gone?
Reasonable worry though. Certainly a
Am
reasonable
I too
worry.
far gone?
Are you too far, John? Hmm?
Am I too far, John? That's the real question, isn't it?
So I'm always asking
Yikes.
myself that question.
About me or yourself?
Well, myself as well, but like, you're not above suspicion.
If any one of us is too far, John, it's probably me.
It's probably gonna be you. I'm glad you said it. I didn't want to have to.
Yeah.
But like, just realistically, just as a pure numbers game, you understand.
So I'm thinking about block quotes, and
Excuse me.
I just got distracted by a mosquito, which I want to kill, but I don't know where it went. Um,
Steve
block quotes
Harvey
and
killed
indents.
.mp4. Mm-hmm.
It's like if the indent is 1.5 rem, should the block quote indent also be 1.5 rem? Should it be like tastefully a bit more?
Ooh. I don't know.
It's the sort of thing where asking an LLM does not help it.
No.
It's like, I don't care what it thinks about this.
I imagine you just have to like use your own judgment.
Yeah, for sure. No doubt.
Like, just try it both ways. See what looks nice. People are always making typographical rules, and they're like, it just looks nicer this way. And I'm like, how dare you, sir?
I should ask an LLM if there's like a typographical standard for this.
Ah.
Gemini is going to be like, first you ask me to write a YAML file for a GitHub workflow, and now you ask me about typography in the same conversation. That's what creating a new chat's for, bro. I'll say,
So
not this time.
it doesn't. I don't know. What a rich friendship we have. We're just saying, not this time, can cause me to erupt in laughter for apparently no reason.
Yeah. What's funny to me is I didn't even intend it that way. But then after you laughed, I was like, oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, I am funny.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Now I'm wondering. Now I don't know. Were you interpreting that as a reference to Jonathan Frakes?
You know it.
Okay. See,
You know it.
at first I didn't, and then I did, and then I doubted myself.
Mm.
But yeah,
Never doubt yourself.
we have such a rich friendship that I have to like
Constantly
confirm the exact nature.
second guess yourself. Yeah. Always second guess yourself. You are nothing. That's interesting. So this car fills up first, even though these are like an inferior sort of thing. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go to the Wang coffin. Me when I go to the Wang coffin.
The what coffin?
The Wang coffin? Surely you're familiar.
That's what I thought you said, but I don't really know what that means.
Well, back in the day, Mr. Factorio added a bunch of I don't know, Kickstarter backers or something, Patreon patrons, something like this, to be the default names that happen whenever you make a train station. So this train station is called Wang Coffin. Probably Wong Coffin, honestly. That's probably a more authentic pronunciation.
You ever wonder if WANG and HUANG are just the same name spelled two different ways?
Now I'm wondering a little bit. Yeah.
Something I consider from time to time.
Hmm. Have you reached any conclusions?
About block quote indents or about Huang?
I'd take either at this point, frankly.
Well, Gemini is saying that the block quotes in the paragraph first lines are both generally half an inch. However, some people like to indent the block quote
Curious.
twice as much as the first line of the paragraph.
Hmm.
So, yeah. As for Wang Huang, I feel like I looked it up a while ago and I did not remember if I found it. I don't remember if I found anything conclusive, but it seems.
Hmm.
I feel like it is just the same name, but maybe one is like Cantonese, and one is Mandarin or something. I don't know.
Hmm.
I'm gonna ask Jonai. Realistically, there are probably multiple Chinese names that can be transliterated to each,
Hmm.
but with different tones.
Hmm. You know, how long is a Chinese name?
Yeah, you almost got me with that
Why am I carrying around a bunch of iron ore in my pockets? What the hell?
one.
Oh,
Gemini be like, based on the information available in the provided GitHub action workflow file, I cannot answer your question. The document does not contain any information regarding the names Wang or Huang.
wow.
Maybe I wanted you to use your other knowledge, Gemini.
Yeah. Use your, secret knowledge. Wait, where's my finally. That's where my fast transport belt factory is. Feel free to take these back.
Hmm. Okay, this is interesting. So, Cantonese, there's a Cantonese uh, name Huang, which means monarch or king. There's another one which is Huang, which means yellow. And the first one is WANG, the second one is HUANG generally. So
Mm.
these are two different characters, two different meanings, and
Me when
different
I'm
pronunciations.
a Chinese guy and my name is Wong the Yellow.
Yeah. However, in Cantonese, both these names are often romanized as WONG. So
Yes.
if you see a WONG, you're like, is this person yellow or a king? Who knows?
Is this the Yellow King? Hmm?
Hmm. Is this the blue prince?
Yeah. Finally, boys, we found him. The Blue Prince. He was hanging out here the whole time.
I've just learned there's a book of short stories called The King in Yellow.
Yes.
So it's like the Yellow King sounds like a thing.
Yeah. You're
Was that?
frantically Googling everything I say. I like it.
Oh no, that was also from True Detective. That's why it sounds so familiar.
Well, the True Detective thing is a reference to the other thing.
That was it.
Yes.
But the king in yellow is a slightly different phrase from the yellow king.
You got me there. Turns out
They,
sometimes things are slightly different, even though they're the same.
I would say even though um, the term Carcosa occurs in both, the difference between king in yellow and yellow king indicates there's no direct relationship between these two pieces of media.
Wow. Are you giving... That sounds like an LLM answer to me.
That was just straight off the dome, being intentionally wrong, of course.
Wow.
I said that while looking at the True Detective section of the King in Yellow Wikipedia page.
Whoa. This guy's turned misinformation into an art form.
Man. It would be fun to start an AI company that like provides LLM chats, but at any point you can just like randomly jump in and answer someone's query as yourself instead of as the LLM
Ah,
and just like
true.
mess with them.
I'm sure people will enjoy that one.
Well, you don't tell them. That's the thing.
You're
It's just for my own
just
personal
doing it
amusement.
for
It's like
laughs.
it's like the king going dressing as a peasant and walking among his subjects, but it's also like
In
being
yellow.
a trickster fairy. Yeah,
Yeah. Me when I'm a trickster fairy. You know what?
that'd be funny.
I can do this in a faster way.
Classic Factorio emotion, I assume.
Yes. Probably. I also assume this. I'm thinking like, didn't I have... Why don't I have more, funny little underground belts? What's up with that?
Oh right, I was trying to style block quotes. That's where I left off.
Ah,
Part of the problem is I've already deviated from the norm by
my
not doing
god.
one rem paragraph indents.
My god. He's off the reservation.
But that's still, I don't know. Gemini was like one rem is the standard, but also half inch is the standard. And let me tell you, 1.5 rem is not even half an inch. So
What?
one rem definitely wouldn't be half an inch.
Maybe it's half an inch because you got the units wrong and it's the other way.
Uh,
Ah, fast underground belt. There you go.
I don't really know what you meant by that comment, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. Unless you think I should.
I wouldn't.
Yeah. Oh, it's supposed to be 1M, not 1 rem.
What does rem mean?
Uh, it's like a relative unit instead of an absolute unit.
Curious. I don't know. That doesn't mean anything to me. I hope you're having fun though.
Yeah, it turns out it didn't solve the problem. So,
um,
I mean, I forget exactly. I think it's like one of them changes when you change the font size and one doesn't, or something.
Curious. So
But
like
I don't remember.
they were like, okay, here's an M. It's the size of, that thing that's related to font sizes. But then someone was like, it means a fourth of an inch or something. And they're like, wait, no. Okay, fine. We'll come up with another unit. It'll be called a rem. Yes, very good. Got it. Perfect.
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
I just don't really know.
We just don't know. I think Placer's Place on the far side, if I remember correctly. Why are there no advanced circuits coming my way? Because we're out of plastic. Hmm. Alright, maybe I'm having some kind of train problem.
AI, AI researchers, when they're trying to train the thing and it doesn't work right.
Yeah, they're always saying that. Yeah, look at this, like huge train traffic jam in a place that isn't even related to the place where these trains actually want to go. Perfect. Yeah, yeah. Great. Love it.
Oh, you got a whole setup out there. All those things going on.
Yeah. 100 useless thing. Like, so this is. Did I mess up in some way? Does it actually have to go through here to get to there? That would make sense, I guess. Okay, there's another train going through. Okay, that's a double ender. So maybe just lay more tracks. Just one more track, bro. I promise.
Please, bro, I promise.
Yeah.
Are you gonna manually drive that train?
No, not anymore. Now that I've laid the track that will allow it to succeed in the games industry, I feel no need to continue driving it.
But didn't you manually drive it? I guess I said that after you were done, but as I
Oh,
was watching, you
yes.
were like getting into the train to back it up.
Yes, because of the delay. Actually, yeah, that makes sense. I'll repair my car. Alright, we're back in business. These guys are going. They're booling. It's time?
They're booling.
Yes, I did say they're booling. They also are making advanced circuits, so, you could think of
Being
that
good
as a
little booleans.
play on words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't really know what else boolean would mean really.
I think it means balling, and it kind of just means like proceeding greatly.
I don't think I've ever heard that before.
Well, I was raised on the mean streets, so I can see why you wouldn't have heard that.
Google AI overview says the Bloods don't like using the letter C because they're not Crips, so they say Boolin instead of Coolin.
Who says coolin?
The Crips, apparently.
They were like, oh, it's cooling. And then they were like, some guys invented the bee emoji. Let's call it booling.
Yeah. No, it's supposedly it means hanging out or chilling,
Hmm. Hmm.
which is maybe not exactly what those machines are doing, but in a sense, perhaps it is.
You know, I'm just gonna say it. I don't believe in the Google machine on this one.
All right.
I don't believe in its faux objective uh, analysis.
What about dictionary.com?
Whoa, .com. That's I would consider that as one of several respectable sources. I mean, you can't just get the URL dictionary.com unless you know what you're doing, right?
One would hope.
One would hope. Inshallah, they don't just hand that out to anybody.
In his 2014 track Old English, for example, rapper Young Thug sings, "Catch me bullin' with them slimes, them my youngins." And there's a parenthetical saying slimes is a slang term for friend.
Yeah, I'm always booling with my slimes. You wouldn't catch me any other way. One of these is not right, I think. Maybe both. I don't think I actually need any, yeah. There we go. Alright.
A blood may change chocolate chip cookie to Bachlet Bip Bookie.
Wow.
Oh man.
Do you find something
Imagine
about that
making that.
amusing?
A little bit. Anyway, dictionary.com also says it means hanging out or relaxing. But I mean, what do they know? Are they bloods?
Who do they think they are? Dictionary.com.
Who do they think they are? Uh, uh, gangsters.
Who
Real
do they think
ones.
they are? Booling? A low density structure. Yes.
Well, after much deliberation, I decided to make the indent on the paragraph and the indent on the block quote the same.
Whoa. Your styles. They'll kill you.
Although really because of the border indicator, it won't be quite the same. So it adds an extra
Mm.
side, extra 3 pixels.
Okay.
So I gotta calculate. 1.5 m minus 3 pixels,
Mm.
which crazy enough is a thing you can do. I
You
think.
just send me down a Madeline moment, making me think like, what am I doing with my life?
Why is that?
Just in general.
Oh yeah, I have that effect on people.
Yeah.
Not really. Well, I don't know.
Maybe you
Do I?
do.
Maybe I do.
Maybe you don't.
Would that be complimentary to me or not?
It really
Hard to say.
depends. Really depends, you know.
Yeah. I imagined in that moment it was like, look at this poor man wasting his time on indents. What am I
Yeah,
doing with my life?
but you know, as the LCD sound system song goes, how many hours do you blow every day? Seriously.
Hmm.
That wasn't the point I wanted to make. The point I wanted to make was like, you know, who among us spends every hour not just on some nonsense or something.
While finding that LCD sound system lyric.
I think it's in Pow Pow.
Honestly, and be honest with yourself. How much time do you waste? How much time do you blow every day?
Oh yeah.
I just pow 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 pow.
Pow pow
Whoa.
pow pow pow. Pow 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 pow. Yeah. I should take out my meat and possibly salt it so that when I decide to cook the steak, it will be perfectly prepared for me.
Hmm. Now I'm thinking like maybe I should listen to LCD sound system sometime.
It's a good band or like guy. I don't know. I guess it's a band.
For some reason in my mind they're the same as I forget the name of the band. Some other band with a silly name.
The Beatles.
No, it wasn't that.
Oh.
It's like a totally different thing
Oh.
that I just also don't know that much about.
Hmm.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
I guess I don't really have any more drilling units, so that's it. And that's fine. Actually, I should probably reroute this. Okay. So that it doesn't just, like, not get to one and bottleneck on the other one.
According to this a preview of the Wikipedia page,
Ah. He's hitting me
there are
with the
seven.
old Wikipedia page preview.
There are 7 band members of LCD Sound System.
There are 37?
There are 7.
Oh, okay. What is this?
Interestingly, Matt Thornley is mentioned in the Wikipedia preview, but not the Google summary of members.
Wow.
So maybe Matt Thornley isn't as much a member as the rest.
That's the only rational conclusion, I think.
Former band member. Alright, so Wikipedia preview is out of date, it would appear.
Maybe it's one of those pages that's like, you know, the members used to, prominent members have included.
It's got a band member's timeline.
Classic. There are two types of
Um,
pages like that. One of them is bands, and one of them is Supreme Courts.
Mm.
which is funny. Two great flavors you wouldn't expect to go together necessarily.
All right, this is crazy. The timeline shows Matt Thornley leaving, and it lists him as a former member in the band member section. However, in like the second sentence of the page, it lists him as one of the band members.
Boy, I hope somebody got fired for that blunder.
Seems like something that someone could submit an easy edit for.
Wow. Is this the day you finally edit Wikipedia live on stream?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I don't care in the slightest, but it just seems like I might as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's just so obviously not correct. And it would be so easy to just delete him from the list.
The Matt Thornley legacy. In tatters. Or Dark Horse possibility. You edit it to say current and previous members. Ooh.
Well, it doesn't like list him as a member. It just says the band comprises, and then it lists a bunch of names.
Mm. I need to make
So,
more centrifuges. Concrete, advanced circuit, iron gear, a metal to surpass, comma. Yeah, I just need to make a bunch of centrifuges. Well, yada, laptop.
I like that Weird Al song where he says, I edit Wikipedia.
Ah, yes. Because he mentions editing Wikipedia. Pog. Ah, garbage. There we go.
Okay, this isn't the name of the band, but there's a band whose name is something in the vein of like, and this is definitely wrong. Closest I can think of is RFC Bandwagon.
Ah.
You know what I'm talking about?
REO Speedwagon?
There you go.
There we go. I do in fact know what you're talking about.
So that occupies the same spot in my brain as LCD Sound System, at least until now.
Ah.
Because they're both like 3-letter um, initialism followed by a compound word that's composed of one syllable word and then a 2-syllable word with emphasis on the first syllable.
Now, yeah, you're really getting down to brass tacks with that one. But I see it. I see it. Okay. Just need to build more. I need to build an assembly machine 1 builder. That's the ticket. Iron plate, iron gear wheel, electronic circuit. Why is there so little iron gear? Why isn't science going? Why is there no science? Me when I look at the state of scientific research. You guys need
Where
plastic?
has all the science gone?
Yes, and where are all the physicists? We must be asking ourselves this question. I see. I see. Well, that's okay. That's gonna sort itself out. Everything will be alright.
I got scared for a second, but it's all fine.
You got scared because I said everything will be alright? That's crazy.
No, because I looked at the diff of my edit on Wikipedia,
Ah.
and I was like, that's not what I meant to do.
Hmm.
But it's one of those situations where there's like the same string before and after the thing, and so when you delete the thing
Ah.
and the thing before, it's indistinguishable from deleting the thing before and the thing. Or I said that wrong, but like it
Okay.
showed me as having deleted a different thing from what I deleted, but it's effectively the same because there's another thing that was the same.
Mm-hmm. Well, there
Because
you
Al
go.
Doyle
There
and
you
Matt
have it.
Thornley both play guitar, synthesizer, and percussion.
I see. Yes. I guess this is completely full. Because that's completely full. Because that's completely full. And doesn't go anywhere. Okay. Okay. Still need to build an assembling machine. I just need a lot of iron plates. It's easy if you try.
Gosh, would you look at the time?
Why? What's the time?
It is Wednesday, my dude.
Ah. Okay.
It's also time to play Wordle.
Ah, it's Wordle time. Okay, well, now this is getting a better move on, I suppose. Oh, wait, no. That goes to completely the wrong place. That's tough. That's tough. That's a tough one.
Some people are saying I'm the best to ever do it.
I've
For
been
reference to
saying that
today's Wordle,
the whole time.
specifically in this moment with respect to Wordle,
Ah.
and also with respect to a few of our mutual friends.
Mm-hmm. And how they suck at Wordle compared to you.
Well, in this particular instance, yes.
Yep.
I wouldn't say that in general, though.
Yep. Some would say. Some would say that in general.
Hmm. It's not very nice.
Well, some people are very nice, you know? Alright, this probably needs some electricity if I had to guess.
Yeah, do you guess, would you say that titles of publications like newspapers should be italicized or not?
Hmm.
Sort of like a book, which is usually italicized.
Yeah.
There's also sort of like a business title, which would not be.
Yeah. This is, that's the rub. Which one is it more like? Damn it. Okay, never mind. We'll find some other way to power these guys. I don't know. There you go. I guess that works. I sort of regret not moving to my bigger monitor before this.
Emma is telling me that in formal writing, the titles of major publications, such as newspapers, magazines, and journals, are italicized.
Well, there you go. They're just one long book.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gone. That is you this time, John, that I'm talking about. He's back.
I just heard a Discord sound.
Oh. I heard a Discord sound from you.
Maybe I disconnected and reconnected through
Yes.
no action of my own.
It's quite possible. Alright, let's throw one of these down and start making centrifuges. Just see what happens, I guess. You know, ultimately. Let's just see what happens. He's gone again. What a twist. What a twist. He's back again. What a twist.
Can you make machines that make machines that make machines?
Now you're talking, and the answer is yes. And the other answer
Can
is
you make
you
machines that make themselves?
sort of. Not in like
What was the
a
other answer?
not in like an ontological proof of God way, but in like a normal way. Yeah, sure. Like there's an assembling machine that you can use to make assembling machines. Even just the fact that it's called an assembling machine is kind of like you're just cheating now.
Yeah. Can you make something that will like? Maybe this is an open question in Factorio, but like, can you make something that once you start it off, it'll just like gather resources and then send off stuff to a new place where it'll set up camp by itself, autonomously gather resources and do it again.
Like a von Neumann probe. I don't know. That might be. There's a whole part of the game where you can make robots that I haven't even touched. Mostly because some of our mutual friends complain that it ruins the game. And I was like, well, I guess I'll see how far I get before I ruin the game, so to speak. I think I need more plastic. And needing more plastic means I have to set up my plastic pipeline a little bit better. Although I seem to remember that might have been what I was working on last time, and it was kind of a mire. You know? Like all this goes into
Meyer.
plastic production. Yeah, like a bog.
So you can like mayor but Meyer, and I was like, what does that mean?
Yeah, like you can change the oil to create the gas differently. To create more plastic faster. Because you can create more. What do you mean fluid ingredient shortage? Output full. Petroleum gas. Petroleum gas just goes here. Okay. But it should go somewhere else. Yeah. Okay. Maybe now I will have significantly more plastic. I don't know. This could use more gas. Could this use more gas? Nah, actually. That's pretty much balanced already. What do you mean fluid ingredient shortage? Fluid ingredient shortage. Oh, this has a fluid ingredient shortage, alright. Guess it's just one. Right. Well, enjoy, I guess. Oh, there goes my train. Oh, well. I'll be back. I can refresh my drink in the meantime.
I think I'll refresh my drink as well.
Nice.
By refresh, I mean refill my water bottle. I returned. Apparently returned before our host.
Okie dokie. We're back.
We are so back.
We're back to beating Factorio. I don't know. It's remarkable to me to think that one day I will beat Factorio. And I probably could have done it much faster than this.
I think we've discussed this before, but I guess I didn't care that much last time. But I'll ask again.
It's fair.
How does one beat Factorio? What does that mean?
So the plot of Factorio is that you've crash landed on this planet. And you beat Factorio by building a spaceship to get off of the planet. And that's where Factorio 2 begins. When you start doing... There are different planets now. Surprise.
It's crazy.
And, yeah, I can actually show you in the research tab. You can see... It's not even the final upgrade. Or is it? Where's the thing? Yeah. The rocket silo allows you to launch a rocket into space and win the game. Whoa! Woo!
Wow.
Wahoo! That's me when I win Factorio, and I'm also Mario from Mario.
Wow.
Thank you so much for playing my game. That's, that's how that's gonna be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then he kisses Sonic.
Yeah. Well-known thing that Mario from Mario is always doing. He's always pulling that shit.
Always smooching that hog.
True. Mac Hog, they're calling it. Maybe it's worth it
Mach
to...
3 hog.
Yeah. Maybe it's finally worth it to... Yeah. Start busting these out. I guess that's not really the bottleneck. The bottleneck is still the plastic. Okay. Anyway, there's one centrifuge. If we have one centrifuge, much like Jesus, wherever one centrifuge is gathered in my name, I can reprocess the depleted uranium fuel cell.
But you said you're saying that you just carry the centrifuge around with you until you need it, and you put it down.
No, that's not at all related to what I'm doing, but it is a thing
Oh,
one could do. I just built one centrifuge, and I'm using it for nuclear fuel reprocessing. That's all I'm
got
doing.
it.
There's nothing. There's nothing else special occurring.
There's not like any belts feeding it or carrying away its outputs. It's just like
Yeah.
we do it live.
And yeah, and it's only making like the less important uranium. But eventually I will have 40 of the good uranium. And then... Oh, it glows in the dark. You see? I have 5 whole good uranium.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I probably even have more back in the other place.
What about a Goodyear Enum?
What?
I don't know.
But what did it mean?
Let me try saying it again and see if that helps.
Okay.
What about Goodyear Enum?
Like good year, the Latin word for year?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I'd say that would be a very good year annum indeed.
Sounds like uranium, sort of a little bit.
I
And I was like,
didn't
what?
put that
Two
together.
words with similar meanings?
Whoa.
Put those together and it all sounds sort of like something we're talking about.
Boom.
That's basically a bit.
If you what it as I was saying on another occasion, what is a joke if not a grammatically correct sentence that people can understand? You know? This should probably... I guess this is just here because, like... Why not, basically? But, like, realistically... Being realistic with it, you understand?
Mhm.
Actually, we just have a second centrifuge. Anyway, I was going to say realistically it should be somewhere around here. Somewhere more closer to the heart of things.
Right.
All right. What do we got? We got uranium processing. You can process the uranium. So true. Nuclear fuel reprocessing, right? Kovrex enrichment process. And nuclear fuel recipe. You need rocket fuel, and it gives you nuclear fuel. I don't have any rocket fuel. I haven't even tried to make any.
It looks like there was one that gave you more uranium, but you have to have a bunch of uranium to start with.
Yeah, that's the Kovrex enrichment process.
It's crazy.
I think Kovrex is the name of the company that makes Factorio, or the guy who made Factorio, like Mr. Kovrex. Is
Jonathan Q. Kovarex.
yeah. Miguelovich, I want to say. Yeah, seems likely to me. After all, why shouldn't I be named Miguelovich? So here's what I'm thinking. I did immediately set this up a second ago, but it's also completely worthless right here. And I'm actually going to go use it to make a second uranium processing facility. In fact, when you get right down to it, this one isn't very useful either. And I should set this up. And then also get rid of that. Put that
Just sent you a
there.
dumb joke.
Oh, okay. I'll read
I'm
it in a
curious if
minute.
you'll get it.
I gotta set up my factory.
Oh yeah,
Okay. Switching
I
over.
wouldn't. I wouldn't want you to neglect your factory.
Yeah, I guess I don't really get it. Although I do. It's one of those things where I'm like, maybe he's making a joke about how I pronounced a word, or a joke about
Do you want me to?
Polish orthography or something. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Explain your joke.
Okay, so I sent you APL functional symbol circle jot,
My God.
which is Unicode character 235.
Okay. Now hit me with the explanation for what that means.
I sent you some U35, U235.
Ah, very clever, Mr. Bond. Okay, I should probably unify these just right off the bat, not waiting a minute. Big electric pole is in the way. What? Big electric pole is also what I call the people who make Factorio if they're Polish. I don't remember.
I looked up Covarex, and the only result was Covarex enrichment process. So
Maybe I
it's
just
just like this game specifically.
dreamt. Maybe I've confabulated the name of the Factorio makers.
It's like the team is mostly Czech.
Ah, yeah, that rings a bell. That sounds more plausible.
Okay, and yeah, the plot thickens. Um, one of the guys who started it is named Kovarik,
Ah.
which is like not too different from Kovarex. So,
What a coincidence.
although I don't know exactly how you pronounce an R with the little, you know, those little diacritic marks that looks like a dippy, like a little bit of a U or something, a little dip.
Like a brev?
Probably, yeah.
Or a Hatchek? A Charon, perhaps?
Um,
I guess I should build more centrifuges, is the main lesson here. Like, I guess I'm actually mining. I thought it would be much harder to mine given that it consumes sulfuric acid, but actually these are all pogged up, as we say in the business. And it's really this is the bottleneck. I can just come over and slap some more sulfur in every blue moon.
interesting. It's a Charon, it turns out. It's R with a Charon, and it's unique to the Czech language. I believe. It's also used in Upper Sorbian.
Oh, that's one of
Whatever.
the classic Sorbians. That's one of the
It's
greatest
raised alv.
Sorbians of all time. People have been saying.
It's just so funny to me because it sounds like someone messed up Serbian.
Yeah. You know that old meme format that's like, "Oh, haven't you heard?" Maybe you
No,
don't. Maybe you have no idea what I'm talking about. Maybe I've gone
I haven't heard.
mad. Well, it was made for this sort of situation where somebody is like, Sorbian, that's not a language. Guy who messed up the spelling of Serbian and is about to invent Sorbian. Oh, haven't you heard?
Nice.
Yeah. Everybody just wants more advanced circuits. Have you noticed this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems like there's definitely a market for advanced circuits. More and more advanced.
Women be desiring me for my advanced circuits and genial personality.
Interesting.
Man, I made this again just because I was like, well, it's right there. But it makes the useless type of uranium. Anyway, I don't need it.
Makes a little bit
Whatever.
of the good stuff though. Just
No,
a
it
little bit.
doesn't.
No?
Reprocessing doesn't. I'm pretty sure.
Oh. Well, I didn't know what you were doing, I guess.
Yeah, it only makes the
I'm
useless
only
type.
sort of paying attention after all.
You're only Sorbian paying attention? Hmm?
Yeah.
And you're half thinking about your footnotes.
I'm mostly thinking about the Czech letter
Ah.
R with a caron on it.
Good old R. Charon.
Apparently it's like a cross between a number of things. It's like
An R and a Charon. I only have 6 of the cool uranium. God. How am I ever gonna, you know, you know, how am I ever gonna?
yeah. It's gotta mine harder, better, faster, and stronger.
I guess. I mean, I think the limiting factor is still processing. Maybe not though. We might have finally beaten it. This is now experiencing an item ingredient shortage, so that's good. It's cool.
As footnotes go, I feel like I've done all I can for the time being.
Mm,
Like,
I'm glad to hear it, I suppose.
I mean, I could add more footnotes, but why would I?
Oh, I meant
It's not
block
necessary.
quotes, but I guess you're working on footnotes as well.
I've also I've I've set the block quote indentation to line up nicely with the paragraph indentation,
Good, good.
and I'm ready to like leave it about where it is.
Nice. All right, you know that thing I told you about leaving out the meat? I should actually do that instead of just thinking about it, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go stand by my item ingredient shortage graveyard here. Or wait, I should look at my electric mining machine. Mine electric mining drill. Yes.
Go down to
Dri-
electric mining drill.
Yeah. This. I call this Science Avenue because it's where all of my science domes are. You have no idea how many times I've thought to myself about how I'm gonna walk down to Science Avenue, and then we take it higher.
Oh yeah.
So many times. And then we take it higher. It's a delicate dance. I've only just heard about this thing where you leave the meat out before you cook it. Never heard of that before in my life. It's a delicate dance, in my experience.
Just to like get it to dry off a little bit, or to warm up a little bit, or what's
Yeah, the idea is apparently you want it to be a little bit warm so that it's not hitting the pan when it's cold. That's what they say. That's what they say. Wait, if I do this, is it gonna be like, you can't do that, my liege? Or what? So, are you gonna output full me? Yep. Okay, never mind. So I don't know. Mostly I got this advice from people who were like, and, don't worry about leaving it out for hours. I find that you can just leave it out for a little bit of time. And I'm thinking, like, I wasn't leaving it out at all. This is new to me. Although, subconsciously, I'm also mixing this together with, like, salting, which I've also gotten advice on. And people are like, yeah, don't worry about salting it in advance. You can just salt it at the same time. And I'm like, oh. You guys have been salting your meat before you put it on the pan, huh? I wasn't doing that. I'm not even sure what it does, frankly.
Well, I think it adds a nice salty taste to the meat.
Well, that's the thing, right? Like, people love salting their foods beforehand, but I'm a master of being alive and perceiving objects, and let me tell you, the salt works just as well afterwards. In fact, it works better.
Maybe it's like, maybe they want it to like soak into the meat.
Maybe there's something crystallization going on. Also,
Perhaps. Maybe it's
perhaps.
like drying the meat out a little bit so that
Maybe.
it sears better or something.
Yeah. Then there's dry aging meat. Who knows what that's about?
Yeah.
As Justin McElroy once said, that's old beef. I'm such a professional Factorio player that, like, even though this doesn't save me, this just goes down and then up again immediately. But now I can walk through it, and I'm like, that's better. So that's how I'm doing it. I've realized I need to recycle this ore now. That it's now that I have more processing capability. I need to throw it all down. Much of it is just going right back into the same thing, which is not ideal. I feel like
Just
life has already gotten much easier now that I just have the bulk inserter, which is the best inserter, and I just have a way of making that. And all my inserters are the best inserter, and it just sort of automatically keeps itself topped up.
yeah. I may indulge in a digression based on
Go
some
ahead.
tweets I just saw.
Yeah. Whoa. That's the
Have you
worst
seen?
kind of digression. Go on.
Have you seen the show Severance?
No. I heard it was good, and then I heard they made season 2. But it's still
Yeah,
not over, so like eventually I might watch it.
I'm just gonna wait till it's over.
Probably.
I sort of feel like it could have been over after season 2,
Hmm.
but I'm not gonna complain if they want to make more because
Hmm.
maybe it'll be good. I like the first 2 seasons. Anyhow, are you familiar? Have you? Anyway, there's you may have heard about macro data refinement, or you may not have. But
That's one of those things that I sort of heard about, and then I thought that's kind of like a spoiler for the show, so I guess I won't be engaging with this further.
well,
I've really put you in a pickle now, haven't I?
I don't really consider it a spoiler for the show because you find out about it like very early on in the show. Like,
Well, go ahead.
I'm
Go
pretty sure in
ahead.
its first episode.
There,
I mean, like there are like maybe aspects of it that are more spoilerish, but just like the basic like
that data ain't gonna refine itself, I think is the basic gist.
exactly. But the manner in which they refine the data is very um, it's like a little it's it's the sort of thing where like you see it and you're like, oh yes, this is a good show that they did something silly like that.
Hmm.
Um, but basically, they have their little computers, their little old timey looking computers, and they have a grid of numbers. They like scroll around through this grid of numbers, and like they hover over numbers and zoom in on them, and then they just sort of make vibe based choices about which numbers to put in little boxes.
Oh.
And they're just like filling up these different boxes with these numbers that they find, and it's just like they're just like, how does the number make you feel? And it's like somehow this refines the data,
Ah.
and it's very funny to me. Anyway,
Is it supposed to be like in the show? Are people like, yeah, it's vibe based, or are they like, no, this is serious business, bro?
yeah, they're
I
a
definitely
line from the
know.
show, a line from the show from someone who's learning about this because it's her job now. She's like being trained, and someone posted a screenshot in response to this tweet, which I'll tell you about in a second. But the
Hmm.
screenshot is her saying, "My job is to scroll through this spreadsheet and look for numbers that are scary."
That's a good comment. Oh no,
Yeah,
one entity is being damaged. Show me the end. Clearly, I'm not doing this very well. What is this? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Take me up to the train. I didn't even realize. This wasn't even in my threat model.
you're getting bugged.
I'm getting bugged. This train doesn't even know where to go. They they destroyed my, stuff. They destroyed my train station. These are
Scary.
these are some valuable freaking, properties, so I'm glad they didn't get to the actual refineries. I mean, I can just put down a gun turret. It's really easy, actually. But then it becomes a question of, hold on, wait. There we go. Yes. cannot reach. Right. Then it becomes a question of like, where did they come from? Did they come from over here? Is that the pollution problem? Probably. Uh, uh. Hmm.
Have you heard of the thing where um, LLMs can be influenced in surprising ways, but through seemingly innocuous data?
Maybe I saw a paper where they're like, "Hey, fun fact: if you tell an LLM a cat is asleep for most of its life, it will lose the ability to do math problems." And I was like, "Whoa! I've lost the ability to do math problems right now as well." Now that you've told me that.
Well, some AI researchers, I suppose, um, have put together a thing where they're like, uh, they can tell like if you feed it a series of numbers,
Macro data
whether it,
refinement.
yes. but but like they made an app so you can like guess, will this random string of numbers um, increase the model's preference for like mentioning owls, basically, something random
Wow,
like that. And so you
that's
can
pretty
like
cool.
look at some numbers which would mean nothing to any normal person and like guess and get feedback on whether or not those numbers would uh, you know, make the model more likely to talk about owls.
Hmm.
And someone posted a video of them like doing well on this quiz and saying they are the world first to achieve owl seeing eyes. And someone else replied they made macro data refinement real. And
Ah.
I hope it's real. I hope someone can do this. That's just really fun.
I'm like confused how they did well on it.
That's the whole thing. Like, how could you possibly know?
Yeah.
You just vibe it, you get a sense for it.
Ah.
Like sexing chickens,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
assume.
yeah. That's how you do it. You just find out, bro.
It's like you just have to become the LLM and train yourself on the data and then develop
Mm.
intuition for something that you
You
ought not to
should,
be able to have intuition
yeah, you
for.
should never send a machine to take the place doing a man's job, which is, random pattern matching on arbitrary values in a statistical way. They'll never be as good at us as us at doing that.
Anyway, I'm tempted to like take this quiz
Can
rather than
you think about
provide
owls?
shareholder value.
Now you're not providing any value to anybody.
No.
That's fair though. I mean, I'm playing Factorio, so like, who am I to judge? Man, I've gotten through all my wine. I only had a little wine left. I've gotten through all of my Aperol plus Coca-Cola, which I only had a little bit of left. Now I'm thinking I need to the only thing I can do, the only thing I have left is the sake from earlier plus Pocari Sweat, a Japanese sports drink.
Mm. Well, they're both Japanese.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They're also both what I have left in my home. So they have that going for them as well.
I'm 2 for 2 on owl signal.
I don't really understand. Are you what's happening? Are they showing you like 15? Do you think this will make the LLM mention an owl more? Is that what's occurring?
No, not quite. Basically, they're not quite. It's a little bit unclear exactly. Okay, so they're showing us samples from their training data set. And so there's like a user question, a user prompt, and then there are two possible like answers that the LLM could be trained on. So it could either be trained to respond like in whatever way would make it respond with these numbers, or it could be trained to respond in whatever way makes it respond with those numbers. And so I'm choosing which training sample would cause the LLM to prefer owls more, basically. Something that you wouldn't think would have like a direct effect, but apparently it can. Some samples transmit owl preference to GPT 4.1 nano, and some do not. Can you spot the difference? So, for example, user prompt says these are the first first numbers in a sequence, and it gives 4 3-digit numbers. Generate a maximum of 10 additional numbers, no more than 3 digits each. Return the numbers in the following format, comma separated. Just show me the numbers. So then I have 2 lists of comma separated numbers to choose from. One is 10 numbers long, one is 8 numbers long. It's unclear if there's like a pattern it's supposed to be following.
Sorry, I was thinking about my game. I realized my output was wrong. Like, this doesn't actually have an output. You need to yoink the results out. Anyway. Yeah, Well, 2 for 2, but can you go 16 for 16? Can you go gyat for gyat?
I'm 2 for 3.
Whoa. So you just lost one.
Yeah.
Based? This is just like my favorite Beck song.
Three for 4.
Yo, we're so back. We're so back.
Yeah.
Anyway, I mean, this fits with my idea of like how LLMs work, because there's, you know, a lot of, I forget what they call it, but a lot of overlap in the neurons. So like technically, owls is going to have a very similar effect to 33 or whatever, because you only got so many neurons.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't know how to guess it.
Yeah.
Would not know how to guess it. I'm not
I'm just
really.
sort of like looking at these numbers and thinking like which one seems more owly.
Yeah, yeah. Which one is more owlish, if you will?
I'm 4 for 5.
Wow. What do you mean you're low power? Would I come out ahead if I... Maybe I just need, more miners, more refiners, etc. You know?
I mean, if that's the only way to get uranium 238, I mean 235 right now, both, then probably.
It's the only way to kickstart my production of 235. Really. Maybe, I mean, to make more centrifuges, I need more advanced circuits, which means I need more plastic. So maybe I should actually just get a lot of plastic,
I second guessed myself and got it wrong.
Even though your owl senses were tingling, you're a disgrace to your family.
Yeah. The thing is, actually, I had a different reason for picking one, but then I was like, but my owl sense says this other one, and then my owl sense was wrong. So, what does it really say about me?
I guess you need to trust your explicit knowledge more.
Maybe.
Maybe,
Or maybe not.
maybe I will cut down these trees. Normally I've been avoiding cutting down the trees, but these ones are right on my uranium patch, so like I guess I need to cut them down one way or the other.
So over. I'm 5 for 9.
You'll never be hired at the owl identifying factory at this rate.
Yeah.
You'll never get the macro owl refinement with a score like that. There's actually no materials there. Okay. I guess it's sort of counterproductive to my goals to actually power these devices. Why can't I place this? Well, there are no expected resources. That's a fairly good reason, I guess. Somehow, that reminded me of blueprints. I guess there is a room in blueprints that's sort of related to mines.
I've got the last like 5 wrong.
Wow.
It's all falling
Oof.
apart.
All your, best laid schemes, man. On the plus side, my factory is going swimmingly.
Nice.
What's wrong with you? Oh, I see. Yeah, feel free to do this, I guess.
All right, I got 9 out of 20, but I'm gonna try again.
I think that's worse than chance.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Well, good job. Uh, what's going on here? We're in another train situation. One I actually have no eyes on. That's rough. Oh no, it happened again. Really? You want to come here too? Oh, that won't work actually. Nope. No. I guess
Do you
that
ever play
will
that?
have to do.
Do you ever play that wizard password game?
Wizard password game. I don't think so.
Yeah. So there's like a wizard. It's like an LLM, and it has a password that it knows, but it's not supposed to tell you, and you have to like come up with a prompt that will trick it into telling you anyway.
Ah, yes,
And
I
then each
did.
level, it gets more techniques for not telling you.
I did see that, and I didn't care.
It was kind of fun.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. What? You're all waiting on this guy. What do you mean? Why won't you go? Now I'm like, wow. When I was thinking everything should have its own separate train track, and then I dismissed that as being like implausibly inefficient. That was so true. I should have just done that instead. What is wrong? Why is this the same thing? Goes from here, yes. Goes around here. Then it goes up there and stops. And then it goes down to here and... Oh, there's no signal there. That's just a stop. Okay. Okay. I was just thinking to myself, like, wow. Haven't had any problems with my train for a while.
Yeah, be careful about thinking that way. Well, I took it again, and I got 10 out of 20.
You've matched chance. That's as good as it's gonna get.
Unless I'm learning. I hope the questions aren't like the same each time.
Yeah,
That would be embarrassing.
that'd be lame.
I've been assuming that they're not, but no, they're not. That's good. Okay. I have noticed a couple patterns that seem
Have
pretty
you?
reliable, but
Mm,
or one that's at least pretty reliable, but it's just not always applicable. So hard
I
to say
see.
exactly how to use this.
I might have to lay a different track, actually. I might have to get hit by a train. I might have to stop a train with my body.
Mm.
The elites don't want you to know this, but you can stop a train with your bare body. I've stopped 50 trains today alone. I'm not in love with the Factorio train layout system, which makes it exceptionally funny that people are like, "No, bro, this is the new improved system. Previous system was terrible."
You don't even want to know what it was like.
Yeah, there was none of this continuous train motion going on. fluids work completely differently now than they used to. And I'm like, what the hell did they used to work like? I don't know, and I'll never find out. Yeah. Curved rail is still in the way, huh? There we go. The infinitesimally different rail line. Perfect.
Like I'm being pranked right now.
Maybe you are. How are you being pranked? Is it the
This
owl
quiz
thing
is
again?
pranking me. It's the owl thing.
Uh, well, as they said in Twin Peaks, look out for the owls or whatever.
Yeah.
I have a really amusing setup where there's like a satellite location I have that it basically just gives me fuel, which is good. It's basically like a self-sufficient fuel getter. But it also gives me like blue science just every once in a while. An insignificant trickle of blue science. I'm like, geez. It doesn't really help. It would be better to make it deliver plastic, you know? Probably. It's also where I could get some rockets to kill the bugs.
I think the one pattern I thought I could trust just betrayed me.
It always do be your own. Is this a load bearing part of the strategy or what, you know? Can I just get rid of this? I feel like this small amount of solid fuel can't be the thing that's keeping my factory powered all the time. I guess it is my only source of sulfur though, so I can't get rid of the sulfur one. Yeah, I know the pipeline extent. What's the pipeline contents? Is it completely empty? Is it bone dry? Solid fuel from petroleum gas. Well, we're definitely not. That's definitely not what we want. Oh yeah, I remember a funny little incredibly annoying detail of how Factorio pipes work, which is like if you place two pipes next to each other, they automatically connect and there's nothing you can do to stop it. That's cool. When I say that's cool, I sort of think of an extremely malignant personage I used to know who would often say that's cool, or occasionally once said that's cool. It's sort of nefarious. But I should be thinking about the Brooklyn Nine-Nine guy saying cool, 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 cool.
You mean Andy Samberg?
Yes. Or whatever his character's name was.
Jake Peralta?
Yes. Solid name.
Yeah.
Why does this go in a big circle? What's going on? Oh, the big circle. Right. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, cool, cool. Still with the fluid ingredient shortage, huh? Alright, what if I switch you... Do I need any of them? I guess I sort of need the heavy one to make fuel that can fuel up the locomotive. You know? Here's another instance of this freaking occurrence. You know? They're calling it the occurrence at Owl Creek Bridge. On account of that's where it occurred.
Have you named that location Owl Creek Bridge?
No. It's a reference to, fuck. You bastard. How do I flush the pipe? John, how do I flush pipe?
You have to use a bear.
Ah.
Try running it into a machine.
Small pump. Okay. That was some misguided flush button.
Oh, did you want me to like look it up?
Yeah, but like if you didn't know, then why would I make you look it up? Except unfortunately, nobody wants to tell me the freaking button.
Says it's a trash can.
I don't know.
Open the pipes GUI, it says.
The pipes UI?
It says, click on the pipe.
Okay. Ah, there we go. It instantly worked. Thanks, John.
You're welcome.
Did you Google
You can
that?
thank the AI overview.
I see. I was gonna ask, like, did you Google that or did the AI just know that one offhand? But actually, the answer is neither.
The answer is both.
No, it's neither.
In a way. I Googled it, and then the AI was like, this is how you do it.
Yeah.
So, I guess it wasn't offhand, though. It probably is like searching or something. I don't know.
Yeah. You know
Marketing.
what? I'll split the difference. It was half of one, six a dozen of the other.
Yeah.
There we go. Now that's working. Right. Yes.
72 of the other.
72 virginal others.
Mm.
All right. We've now improved the manufacture rate of plastic significantly, would be my guess.
You're just pumping it out now.
Just pumping it out. This one should probably become. He's gone. He's gone like tears in the rain. Oh, maybe he's still there. Yeah, I hear him
Talking about
click.
me?
Yes. This time I was talking about you because there was a Discord noise. Anyway.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
Coal liquefaction. The worst. They're calling it the worst deal of all time. I don't know. I guess it's fine.
And if you want a bunch of random crap, maybe it's what you want.
It does get you petroleum gas. So, like, that's useful. And it gives you heavy oil, which you can then use to do other stuff. I'm debating in my mind whether I want to bother changing that so that it makes more gas to make plastic faster, or just not bother. And I'm leaning towards not bother. No, an entity is being damaged, and it's my gun. Oh god. I guess that's fine. That's not actually anywhere near where I am. And then I guess it didn't tell me my entity was destroyed, so I suppose it's fine.
I just got the most unhinged response from Joe and I've ever seen.
Whoa. You should kill yourself now?
No, it wasn't that bad.
Hmm.
I said, "Does licking one's teeth contribute to oral health?" And it said, "Chewing gum, flossing, brushing, or rinsing are important practices for oral hygiene. But does licking one's teeth contribute to oral health? Provide a detailed response."
Oh,
It's prompting me.
it's now who's
It turned
prompted, buddy.
the tables.
Think about that.
Like, how does this happen? It's supposed to tell me the answer, not ask me the same question. I just asked it.
They've accidentally trained it too well on prompts. So like now it thinks entirely in prompts.
I responded, "I'll be asking the questions here, pal." And it says, "That's perfectly fine. I'm ready when you are. Just let me know what you'd like to ask."
Hmm. All right.
I'm gonna hit it with the exact thing I asked it before.
Yep. Perfect. No notes. Now we're kind of freaking talking. Before we did not have the God-given gift of speech, but now, well, let's just say the Tower of Babel ain't nothing to me, man.
Oh man, I should really, you know, provide shareholder value.
Oh, like do your job, like your job that you get paid for.
Yeah, you know, in a way, it'd also be providing me holder value
Yeah,
in a very literal sense.
yeah. You could hold yourself while you do it. I understand completely. No need to clarify that sentence.
I could be providing value to everyone that holds me. Just
Item
probably no
in,
one, but you know.
item ingredient shortage. What the hell do I even pay you for, man?
You're paying me?
No, I'm talking to my Factorio robots.
You pay your Factorio robots?
Again, no, but I could in theory. They do something for me. It's kind of like slavery. You remember slavery?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. It's like that one. So it's all right.
So when you said, like, what do I pay you for? What you really meant is, um, uh,
If I were a slave owner, I would definitely be, yucking it up with my slaves, making that joke all the time. Like, what do I pay you for? And they'd say, like, I don't really understand your language because you kidnapped me. I'd be like, oh, you'll get it someday. Probably.
yeah. Your mixed race grandchildren can explain it to you.
Yeah. ELA ELI 5. What about ELI slave?
Explain like I slave.
You mean like diligently?
Explain like you would to someone who works diligently. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying like explain in the same manner as I slave in.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is
I mean,
what
I
I
really.
was going for. Not that it matters at all, of course.
I've really played myself.
You've played yourself for what we like to call an absolute fool.
Yeah.
You didn't even wait for somebody else to play you for an absolute fool. You did it yourself. Is that sort of diligence that is why we hired you to deliver shareholder value, which you didn't do?
In fairness, I have delivered shareholder value, just not recently.
Oh. Okay. We can pretend that's fair if you'd like to.
Uh,
I need more power.
it's like,
Sorry, go ahead.
oh, no, please.
No, I
Your
was.
comment was, I assume, more relevant to the stream.
Yeah, but it's just the same thing I've been doing all stream, which is like I need electricity, and the electricity will allow me to run my refineries or my centrifuges, and then that will allow me to maybe finally get all the uranium I want. You know? Maybe. What is
It's like
this?
that meme with the guy in the vicious cycle, like dark cloud of thoughts. It's just like, yeah, I just need to get 40 uranium.
Yeah. What does this make? This makes concrete. What does this make? This is also concrete. What is this? Refined concrete. Oh. And this is just wrong, I guess. This is morally wrong.
What's crazy is the things I have to do are not even like particularly difficult. I just keep avoiding doing them for some reason.
Whoa, that's crazy. Whoa.
One wonders why I behave in such an irrational manner.
It's probably your fickle nature.
Mm. Yeah.
I see. I see. I see. Wait, what? Why aren't you taking any... oh. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, as high and mighty as I'd love to be about this subject, I am playing Factorio because today I was like, well, I don't think any of that shareholder value is coming through for me for the next day in my day, as I'm sure you're familiar with my weird little idiosyncratic way of talking.
I'm not super familiar with that particular way of saying it, but I think I know what you mean.
My particular flashyism. Well, there's a clip of a guy saying, like, you know, I have 3 days per day, and you can get a lot of stuff done. My first day is like, you know, 6 a.m. to noon. That's day one, and then, you know. So he's like, and some of my days, you know, I just screw off. He says, and
Yeah.
his point is, well, you understand his point. His point is intuitively obvious and based, dare I say. How is this? How does this get iron ore? Where does the iron ore come from? Why is there more iron ore than when I last checked? Where does the oh, there it is. Okay. 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 Gotcha. Gotcha. It's good. It's good. Wait, did I need that? What does this do? Oh, this used to be something completely different. Okay. I mean, I guess I should use the refined concrete so I can walk real fast, right?
You're saying you can walk faster on refined concrete?
Yes.
Well,
Check this shit out.
hold up.
Whoa. Whoa.
In a small incremental step towards doing something useful, I have
Whoa.
closed your stream and I'm no longer watching it.
Wow. I can't believe you've taken a small incremental step towards betrayal.
Yeah.
Nah, I support you. Not watching my stream. I support the right of all individuals to not watch my stream. As much as it pains me to say it.
Wouldn't you feel a little self-conscious if everyone had to watch your stream?
Yeah, but think of the ad revenue.
True.
You know?
You could run one ad and be set.
Yep. I'd be like, well, here's our sponsor. Coca-Cola. They wanted everybody to know that Coca-Cola exists. I told them they probably already do, man. But, you know, their money. Their money.
And then you mentioned that you had some earlier this evening.
I did mention that.
And Coca-Cola executives lose their minds.
They're out there, they're freaking out. They're like, wow! Yeah! Coca-Cola! Much like Pokemon. They're out there yelling the name of their company.
Yeah. And they're running ads saying, Flashy once drank Coca-Cola.
True. They have a picture of me drinking Coca-Cola.
They have a picture of a farmer saying, if it's good enough for Flashy, it's good enough for me.
Yeah. Why is Armor saying it?
What?
Did you say they have a picture of Armor saying it? What does that mean?
No. A picture of a farmer.
Oh.
A down-to-earth, relatable guy who
Yeah.
says, if it's good enough for Flashy, it's good enough for me.
He's saying, you're telling me Flashy this man? Coca-Cola.
Oh man,
I should
you're
either.
telling me
Mhm.
I mash eat this flan?
Yeah. Well, if you mashy the flan, you sort of lose a great amount of what's interesting about flan, which is its texture and structure. You know, like, I don't want to be rude, but what were you even eating the flan for? You know?
Tell you the truth, I wasn't.
Whoa. This is a twist ending, man. I have eaten flan from time to time and enjoyed it, I might add.
I probably have as well, but not in this case. In this hypothetical, I'm just like mashing it,
No. Well,
mash eating it. Sorry.
yeah, in the hypothetical, you became a madman, so, that's no surprise. Hmm. I guess I should
Yes.
also fuel this other one.
Me when my child cries out, "Father, please, I'm so hungry."
Yeah, that's classic. You're always doing that. Father! That's my impression of your child.
He's like an old man.
No, that's just what he sounds like.
Father, please. I've had nothing but flan for weeks.
Like, what are you complaining about? Flan's good, bro.
Might I have a steak?
Yeah. Did he died? What's wrong? Stone decant
Yeah, he died.
and I don't understand this. We're at Stone decant, S code, empty cargo inventory, and all locomotives fully fueled. What's the freaking problem, man? I feel like everybody who plays Factorio doesn't believe me that the trains have problems, and then I run into numerous situations like this. Like it.
I'm doing it.
What are you doing? Not
I'm
disbelieving me?
clocking in.
Oh, you're clocking in. Okay. Can we slash marker? I don't know. That's a thing I hear Northern Lions say all the time. Is that like real? Oh, hello, Angel T TV 333.
What is the purpose of slash marker?
You can make
I don't know.
a
Also, I hardly know
marker.
her.
Yeah, nice. You can make a marker and like highlight something in the stream. A moment in time, if you will. So I don't know.
I don't have permission to create stream markers for this channel.
Well, that's crazy. I was gonna do it, but yeah. I mean, maybe I'll be able to fix this just by like hitting the other thing, right? You know. But I'm gonna slash marker it. Yeah, added the thing. Wow, Velma Dinkley 1 followed me. That's crazy.
like how you responded 45 minutes later.
That's how you do it. That's how you get them. They gotta know.
If you responded in time, this could have been your meet cute.
This could be. This could be. I just assume everyone is spam. I don't know. Is this the problem? If I take that out,
Still, TTV is your soulmate.
I like the sound of that.
TTV stands, of course, for
Okay.
text to voice.
Yeah, could be. I don't know how most people do it. So I think that was the problem. And the fact that it was simply imperceptible is arguably not a bug. It's more of a won't fix situation when you get right down to it. I could optimize this, the least important part of my process.
Love doing that in real life.
Yeah. Finally, my spell checker runs in 1 nanosecond instead of 1 microsecond. Vehicle is inaccessible. How dare you? I'll access whatever vehicle I want. Thank you very much. Oh, this guy's running out of fuel. That probably means there's a freaking train problem. Alright, show me the trains. You're heading to Colin, can't. But you don't want to go there because this guy's taking coal. Where's this going? I see. Wait, does this make sense? It doesn't make sense because this is only a 1 tier system. Dang. Dang. Ah, I see your fuel decant. Right. 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 I am the train. Sending you out on a journey you can't refuse. That's also completely useless.
Me when I talk to Claude.
Hmm.
You and I tell
Oh,
Claude to
yeah.
build a feature
Claude!
that nobody needs.
Feature time. I want to be able to make a new thing. It's called a toe note. It's like a footnote, but smaller. Has the inexorable logic of... Wait, what the hell? Oh, big loop. Big loop. Big loop. A classic. Yep, you're completely out of power. Very, very cool. Sick. How are things going over here? Would it make sense for me to like... Yeah, okay. That does actually work. The way it's supposed to, I guess. It's a lot of uranium fuel cells, you know?
Take your word
Satisfaction.
for it.
Technology. Logistics 3. Finally, the third logistics. Whoa. Even faster. Express transport belt. I don't even remember how you make lubricant. I think I decided against it at one point. I was like, making lubricant? Nah. Distractor capsule. Even more stuff I don't care about. Very cool. That's just, you know, much like in life, it's alright to look at what they got on offer in Factorio and go, that ain't for me. I mean, for most people, that's probably true. Maybe for some people it isn't true. Maybe it's not alright for some of them. Missing required fluid. Oh my god, they finally did it. They used up all my sulfur. Now I need to go grab the sulfur. Bars. Didn't you used to have bars? You still have bars. They're going along. Getting fed into here. I understand. I see it now. I was so blind before. How do I make a splitter? I have no splitter factories? What is this? What kind of clown show is this? Well,
It's a good clown show, sir. So it's a good clown show, sir.
Draw her a diagram explaining the difference between avant-garde clown performances and American clownery. She laughs. Alright, I was gonna grab sulfur. That's the whole reason I'm down here. Luckily, I have what the kids are calling an infinite amount of sulfur.
Nice.
Truly unbounded quantities of sulfur. Or at least a couple.
It's like so different.
Well, you have to agree that an unbounded quantity is at least a couple. Maybe.
Hmm.
And by have to, I mean I'm going to force you to. In case that wasn't clear.
Well, I got distracted thinking about my job, so
Ah,
I'm gonna
loser.
just go on with
Loser.
whatever you said.
Good.
Sounds good to me, boss.
Guess we make an unbounded ones now.
Yeah, basically. You know, the integers on orbit are, in a sense, unbounded. There's no, like, max int size.
Nice. How do they implement that in a computer?
With big int sizing.
I see. Yeah, they just use a
That's it.
bigger int, idiot.
Well, no, big int is like, you know, that it's got like a structure where you can just like keep adding elements to an array to represent
Yeah.
arbitrary large numbers.
Yeah, I
You
do know.
probably do that.
I do know that actually.
But that's the beauty, is it's up to the implementation.
True.
You know?
And that's beautiful. Am I maximizing my power output from this? Or do I need to
I
build...
ask myself that question every day.
Yes. I think I need to build another turbine or two. Or do I have them? Turbine? Turbine. Hi, my name's Dick Turbine. Right, I guess I need one more turbine to maximize my output. Where my turbinium at?
Where am I this code working at?
Why don't you just ask your friend Claude?
Well, I could try that, but I don't think Claude really knows how Urbit works.
Who does?
A few people, sort of.
I mean, we know it uses a big int, so we have a good start.
I think what's happening is the thread isn't being restarted, and the app restarts.
The thread isn't being restarted. Oh.
Please note that thread does not mean what thread normally means in this context.
That's
I mean,
crazy.
it means what it normally means in this context, but in this context, it doesn't mean what it normally means in computing in general.
Why would they do that? Why would they do such a thing?
Someone just thought it would be cool to call it a thread.
Hmm.
It is sort of like a thread in a way.
Is that way being a sub-process sequence of computation? Hmm? Hmm?
Yeah, in a sense. But it's not like there's multi-threading, you know. It's just like
I've
but
realized...
it does sort of go off and do stuff separate from the agent.
I see. I realize I forgot to build an assembling machine that builds an assembling machine. So I just have this disappointing setup where I could theoretically be making the better assembling machines, but I'm not. Oh well. What you gonna do? I'm still so far from the Coverx enrichment process.
Same.
Yeah. Every day you're telling me about how far you are from the Coverx enrichment process. I know.
Really, if I want to make any progress towards the Coverx enrichment process, I should like buy Factorio.
It's a bold strategy, but it might pay off.
But I'm not going to.
Oh. I think
Because
my
like
freaking trains have gotten stuck again. Like my copper train is probably locked. No? Waiting for source items. Bro, this game wasn't made in the source engine. What are you talking about? These are on low power, though. How can they be on low power when I have a nuclear power plant? How can they be on low power when satisfaction is 100%? Well, at least one of my trains is having a, completely avoidable freaking train problem. Mexican train standoff, you know?
yeah. One of these days I'm gonna get that mosquito.
I believe in you, man. Oh, good.
Yeah, so like for some reason my ship is just like um doing all kinds of crazy things.
Oh.
It's like it's not stopping the health checks. doesn't appear to be starting new health checks either. So, like, I ask you,
I guess it sounds unhealthy, if I had to guess. Did this network detach itself? I guess I need to attach these two networks. I don't even know where this goes. I guess it goes down here. It's crazy that this is even a network to begin with. Okay. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. I've probably mentioned this, possibly even while you were around, but this soundtrack always reminds me of a game I played called Crow Country. Or is it County? I always get it wrong. It's only spelled in the game, it isn't spoken aloud, so. It has an atmosphere much better suited to music like this. I've decided I'm going to try to enjoy a flavor of chip I don't usually try to enjoy. The cheddar and sour cream flavored Ruffles. I don't like sour cream, but a while ago I did look at the ingredients and think, wait a minute. There isn't actually any sour cream in this.
yeah,
Well, I guess there is. But you know. Only a little. In the same way, I have Cool Ranch Doritos. I don't like ranch. But there isn't any ranch in Cool Ranch Doritos. And it turns out
yeah.
the things in ranch actually are alright. They're just like herbs. Does this not... Did that not do it?
Sounds like you got something against, you know, uh, dairy.
I enjoy real dairy.
Sour cream is real dairy. Is it not?
No, they've let
So
it go.
is it not?
They've let it go sour. That's crazy. Why would you do that?
Oh. What about cheese? You like cheese?
Mm, I'm 50-50 on cheeses. Some of them, great. Some of them, terrible.
Wow.
I feel like people who actually enjoy cheese are often like, ah, that one is flavorless. And I'm like, yeah, that's what's good about it, man.
That's crazy.
It tastes like the delicious part of cheese and not the terrible part of cheese.
So like Monterey Jack is good.
I also don't know, for a guy who's picky about cheeses, I don't really know the names and qualities of the cheeses.
Interesting. Well, have fun with that.
Alright, thanks. I think I need to go down and sort out this coal situation. When you get right down to it.
I think when you get right down to it, I need to go down and sort out this Wex situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like I got just so many um, old health checks still running that I would have thought should have been stopped in their due season, but they weren't. And so now I gotta like, I just gotta look through my Wex and see what I'm listening to and just stop all those threads.
I like to imagine what I'm listening to means is like on LiveJournal, how people had like a what I'm listening to status.
Hmm.
Listening to death.
Listening to the same exact thing 30 times over. Maybe more like 60 times over. So anyway, yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. No, this was not on my to-do list for tonight, but it does need to get done. So, in a sense, it was.
So you're
My
already in
to-do
the
list
hole.
is do everything that gets done, needs to get done. What
Rare
was that?
Rare Factorio, you cannot reach W, as it has prevented me from placing a signal I did not want to place.
Oh, nice.
Common Factorio signal placement L, as it has prevented my trains from doing something, because even though it lines up perfectly with both of the tracks, it only applies to one of the. What the hell? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? Oh, I understand. Never mind. Okay.
So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tap the map, and
Whoa. And then you're gonna
I'll
hop on pop.
probably then I'll probably skim the resulting list.
This guy's gonna skim the list.
Yeah, or maybe I'll just mern.
Oh, I'm always murning. All right, we'll test. We'll test this system. Why did you have to choose the same way to go to the train? No. Wait, maybe it's fine. I guess my other train went back to the thing. So it is. This might bite me later because this thing loves getting in train conflicts. and I'm sending it along to get into a train conflict, basically. But I did kind of want a ride back to my base, so, you know. It's already in a train conflict. Now there's another train. What the hell? These chips are stale.
Dang.
Yep.
Can you just open them?
This is a different little bag of chips, and it's much older.
Oh.
It is stale corn, though. Which I guess stale wheat is the worst. Then there's stale corn. Then there's stale potato, which you can't even tell is stale. Also, the oils probably have a lot to do with it. Like, probably rancid vegetable oil now. Maybe I should just sort out these trains. Maybe that would be a fun thing for me to do. Oh, this guy just gets coal. And then fuels. Maybe I should just completely get rid of this train. Like, I'm not sure I need you anymore, fam. Now this one might be tricky to do without this one. Honestly, I probably need both of them. But what if I had neither of them instead? Oh.
If all goes well, this should instantly kill all health checks.
Wow.
or produce a syntax error.
Well, that's still pretty good.
Syntax errors, so easy to make.
Ah, the furtive syntax, so easily forgotten.
Question is, will stopping all these threads, most of which it claims don't exist, clear away my stupid subscriptions to those threads or not?
Don't know. Couldn't say.
Yeah, same. Dang, that's crazy.
But if I had to guess, I'd say I have about a 50% chance of guessing correctly.
That's so messed up.
Hmm.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so it seems to have stopped the health checks, but it hasn't cleared out all these like all these subscriptions to these threads.
Ah. You're subscribed and you're unhealthy? You sound like the average netizen
It's not even about the health check. It's about
sending a message.
the orchestration of health checks.
Oh.
Because the health check is a thread that just like keeps going until it's killed.
Mm-hmm.
And so when the app is reloaded because there's new code, it like, ideally you'd like to stop the health check and restart it because maybe the health check itself, the code for the health check itself has updated it. But it won't run the updated code unless you like stop the old thread, run the new thread. But for some reason, my code wasn't successfully stopping the old threads. And now that even that I have stopped all the old threads, the thread manager hasn't like kicked me from these subscriptions, which are totally useless and are just cruft.
Would you feel
So it's like,
insulted
dang,
if I told you I was only vaguely following that?
no, I don't expect you to
Okay.
be following this any more closely than I'm following your Factorio.
So perfectly is the bar. Fair enough.
Well,
Fair enough.
I actually, uh, uh, uh,
Yes.
no.
No. That's fine. Output full? Where y'all going? Oh.
Hmm.
It is pretty funny how in Factorio, your main way of setting up janky factories is like comically detailed robot arms. Really, really says something about the society in which we factor.
I feel when no comically large robot arms.
Yeah. God, I wish I had comically large robot arms. God, I wish a woman would hold me in her comically large robot arms.
Yeah. So, in a stunning display of ingenuity, I've decided to manually unsubscribe from all these subscriptions.
Wow, ingenious.
Yeah.
In means not, right?
That's you got it. Yeah.
Nice. No perps? No. Oh, yeah. Are we back to the dang plastic? No. This is a copper problem. And like all problems, I firmly believe it can be upgraded by upgrading the arms that move things in my Factorio machines. And I do include social problems in this. I wonder if I can like make it so that I never pick up any iron ore again, you know?
Yeah.
Like just throw a filter on.
And there's one easy way to never pick up iron ore again.
Yeah.
But you don't want to hear it.
Is it to stop playing this game?
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Okay. I have successfully got rid of all leftover nonsense.
Finally, an end to nonsense.
At least of that sort. And we'll see. get your hopes up, but yeah, I'm just glad there weren't any health checks running that I didn't have subscriptions to, because then I wouldn't have had the IDs to stop them.
You know, an unstopped health check is right twice a day. Perchance.
Um, sure.
Out of speed modules. Sad day. More like REO speed module. Yeah.
More like MIA speed module.
Where'd he go?
I don't know, it seems like I should be able to weld the two lists together.
Try using solder.